see the results from the Open Female Surf Race just ticking through on the bottom of the screen, mybeach.com.au. They are away, Truey. Back down to you.
Yeah, so a running sprint start and finish for these sweeps. And as soon as they're on that, touch that boat, the crews can get away. So crews just to the left of screen, probably getting the best of the starts, but there's a long way to go. I tell you what, these sweeps, they'll be working overtime today. It's hard work out there. Even in flat water, when it gets a chop or a wave, it's really hard. So I hope you're getting some footage there on the drones. Probably looking at one of the two city crews there in the middle. Big wind, big white waters to come.
Great to have the surf boats in the main arena, True, as part of the WA Surf League. They're real characters, big part of any surf club, the surf boats, and they the big lumbering giants getting out through the waves. Now, can't wait to see them coming back in, Truey. That's when all the action will be. But this is all about strength. This is about working as a team. And they get themselves out through the water now into the open water. This is the female open surf boat racing. Can't wait for them to make their turn and head back in with those big waves out there, Truey. Should be a ripper today.
Yeah, so it looks like Scarborough's got the best of the start to off to the left. Little bit of a problem there for Northcott. City crew in the middle. Secret Harbour, they were the early leaders across this bank, but they've been brought back to the rest of the field. And Sorrento, they're probably the surprise packet so far, comfortably sitting in third. And again, I know they're going to want some big points. So this is halfway out. They've got a turn, which in these conditions is super tough. Let's see if we can get some footage coming around this turn. But at this stage, it's Scarborough and City, closely followed by Sorrento.
Overhead shots look magnificent, Truey. Looks like they're out in the middle of the open ocean as they make their way to the cans. Very technical, isn't it? The turning required and the sweep working overtime as they do make the turns. But overhead, as you've said, we've got the two teams out in front, and now just City. It looks like the City team are just starting to pull up now. So City starting to work hard. So approaching those turning cans, Truey. All about technique here. Got your own can to make your way around, and then the big run to the line starts. But probably all five teams are in it at this stage, Truey, just looking at the overhead shots. But they make their turns. The turn's coming up right now.
Yeah, so it looks like it's Scarborough on the far left are going to go into the turn first. City of Perth, they're in a very tight second position. And I tell you what, these crews are just trying to get around level and so they can catch the first of these runs. There are some big waves coming, and I tell you what, these sweeps will be working overtime, and their rowers, total faith in their sweep, but there's some hard work to come in for these sweeps. Big run there from City of Perth. See the white water just wash up on the side of that bow. They've slewed a little bit, but that's okay. They've got room to come back. And then Scarborough, they're heading in straight. Sorrento, Northcott, they've turned. But City of Perth, let's see what comes here. John Garbo Lever's on that sweep ball. He loves this big wave. Let's see what happens as they start to make their way into the drop zone.
I'll tell you what, Truey, just watching the sweep Mark Irwin in the Scarborough, they had an unbelievably good turn. I'll come back to you in just a second, but they made up a heap of ground in the Kathleen Gornell. The Scarborough team, swept by Mark Irwin, they had a superb turn, and they're coming back into the wave zone right now.
Yeah. So this is actually going to come up to a run on the beach. So City just popping over that wave. The bow rower just trailing there to get the oar out of the way. Little bit of sidewards, bit of deep water. Scarborough's probably come in closer. Let's see what happens. This is going to be so tight for a finish for maximum points in the female boat race.
So there's a bit of cheering down here on the beach. We think Scarborough might have got it, True. We're just looking at our camera shots now. A big run for the competitors there with those big helmets on. But I think that Scarborough may have got it. We'll wait to get the result. Maybe City of Perth, Scarborough, then City of Perth. So really good racing.
Oh, yes, we've got a bit of carnage out there. Couple of boats hitting. It's absolute mayhem on the shore here. These crews have got to try and find their finishing flag to make sure that their crew finishes correctly. So great racing there. Sorrento, I think, into fourth. Northcott into third. And look, I can't wait for the men's final, which is just around the corner.
Jory, I might get you back up in central commentary because this is your area of expertise, and we'll bring you back up. You can see the racing. But the Scarborough turn was awesome out there, but City of Perth came home with a wet sail and all came down to the waves. We're waiting on a final confirmation. You could actually hear when those two boats collided, you actually hear the bang up here on the beach, and you can hear the excitement in the crowd. Very, very exciting. The boys are getting themselves into position now, the big hitters of surf competition here in Western Australia. But we think unofficially Scarborough might have taken it out from the city of Perth, but we'll try and bring you some more details there. But very exciting racing, tough conditions, not far away from the open male surf boat races.